What up, though? We back with another one, and boom, we up here with it. And today's video is about how this one is essentially for the parents because I can't emphasize enough that when you heal, we all heal. Like a lot of parents walk around here and they feel as if they are not the problem, like they haven't done anything wrong, like the issue is just within the child. But a lot of times, children are put through traumatic experiences and it is brushed off a lot of times. Like children are ignored, children are not heard, children are not seen, children just are pushed off as if you don't know what you are experiencing or what you are going through at the moment because you are a child and you're supposed to stay in a child's place. Well, I am here to break all of that because that is a complete lie and that ain't how it's going down no more. It is time for you to wake up for real. Like, it is time for a whole lot of parents out here to wake up because your children were not asked. They didn't ask to be brought into this world. Your children don't deserve to be treated as if, they are the parents and they are the ones who should be taking care of you, or they are the ones that should be doing the work for you because you brought them into this world. Like, nah, that ain't how it's going down. Like, a child is brought here to teach you, the parent, a lesson. So what is the lesson that the child is trying to teach you that you are not paying attention to? Everyone is here, brought on this world for a purpose, for a mission, for a journey, for something. And you can't just brush that off because you're a parent. You can't just brush that off because you said so. That ain't flying no more in this world. That ain't flying no more at all with no one. Like, children are starting to speak up. Children are, they can speak up. Like, no one can tell them that they can't. Children has a voice. I allow my children to tell me when something is not wrong, when something is wrong with them, when something does not resonate with them, when something does not cater to how, you know, that when something doesn't cater to their love language. Like, there is nothing wrong with that. I can't tell my child they are wrong for feeling the way that they feel. So how can another parent say that to their child? I know it's different in different households and stuff like that. And I know, this is the part that the thugs skip. Like, but for me, nah, ain't nobody around me gonna treat their child as if their child is not important or as if their child doesn't matter. Because children do matter. Your child was not placed here on this earth to be mistreated, misguided, judged, or any of that. It is time for parents to wake up. It is time for those who have abused their children to wake up. It is time for you to seek therapy. It is time for you to go out here and nurture your child the proper fucking way. But again, this is the part that the thugs skip because, there is nothing wrong with your style of parenting. There is nothing wrong with how you raised your children. There is nothing wrong with life for you because you are perfect and nothing that you did was ever wrong. And, I could speak from my standpoint. I could speak from my childhood traumas. I could speak from what I had to heal from. But this is for the people that I have connected with. This is for the people who come to me and ask for help. This is for the people who feel as if they don't have a voice and they come to me and they ask me to be their voice. A lot of children are out here and they allow their parents to do whatever it is that their parents do because, I've grown up in a household where, if you ain't paying no bills, you ain't got no say so. And, ain't nothing wrong with that, but it is something wrong with that because that is limiting your child's growth and development. That is keeping your child from being their absolute most highest self. And then they grow into an adult and then they have resentment towards you, or they shut you out, or they keep their distance from you because they know that you're not going to change. because they see that you haven't changed. But this is the part that the thugs skip. So this message is literally to all parents out there that feel as if they child just don't matter to them. You can say it until you blue in the face that your child matters to you, that you love your child, that you listen to your child, and etc. etc. But if you ain't showing that, then it means shit. Y'all don't want me to get on here and keep talking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let it be and let it ride out. But I will leave you with this. A lot of parents also feel as if they're not doing anything wrong because they gift their child with things. They are in their child's lives. They are doing XYZ for their child, keeping a roof over their head, putting food on the table. That don't amount to shit. Because if you are not nurturing your child in the proper way for them, not in the way that you want to nurture your child, but in the way that your child would like to be nurtured, you're not doing nothing. You just kicking dirt. Kicking dirt. That's it. Now is the time to sit down with your children and figure out what it is that nurtures them. Listen to your child. See what your child needs. See how your child would like for you to listen to them. And another thing, how you speak to your child plays a role in everything as well. That's a part of the nurturing spirit. I know a lot of men are out here all macho, and they feel like they can just be like a lion on they children. No, you cannot. Sometimes you have to be gentle. I had to learn that myself. I had to learn how to be more nurturing and gentle. That is the mother's role, but a father can also balance that out and be able to be that for their child. Your tone of voice, your tone in general, how you address the situation and everything plays a role. So yeah, that's what today's message is about. This is the part that the thugs skip.